There are people who love the N64. I don't blame them. The great games on N64 are great. The best games on N64 are timeless. And if you were the right age group, there were games on that system that probably really resonated with you. And you know who I'm talking to. If you're that guy or girl who was going to university and a big video game nerd when GoldenEye came out, and you were one of the people who built or bought, because they were selling these things, screen dividers so you could play deathmatch in that little 4-window setup, and you wanted to make it so that you couldn't look at each other's screens. You know who I'm talking to. You were an N64 kid, and that's cool. I totally dig it. But it wasn't for me. There were some good games on that system. There were some great games on that system. There were some timeless games on that system. It was absolutely my third choice in the late 90s. And very quickly surpassed by the Dreamcast when it came out. But I do have fond memories of it for the games that I loved. Kind of reminds me of the 32X, where it's like most of the libraries throw away, but there are a few just all-time greats in the library as well. Same with like the 3DO. The N64 sits there for me. It sits just above the 3DO. I know that's probably blasphemy, but I do have fond memories of it because I did review games for it professionally. This is, again, along with the PlayStation, it was one of those consoles that was a viable console before I entered the industry and while I was in the industry. So I did spend a lot of time playing those games. I do have some very fond memories about reviewing some of those games. But for the most part, yeah, the N64 doesn't really hold a dear place in my heart. But hey, it still shaped me in some way, which is why we're talking about it on this series.